Hi, Dan Beck, Credit Management Specialist. Today's topic, why are my credit scores different? This can mean a couple different things. Number one, you can have different scores between the three bureaus, even though they're looking at the same model. Mainly that happens because sometimes there is different information about us on our credit reports. So if one one credit bureau had something different listed about me, whether it be an inquiry or collection or anything else, than the other two bureaus, I would have different scores because they don't share that information. The next thing we see a lot is, I applied for a mortgage and my score was a 720, but I applied for a car and it was only a 695, et cetera, et cetera. You hear this all the time. Usually what it is most of those companies are using a FICO score, which is good. So we know we're in the right ballpark there when we're talking about this, but there's currently 45 versions of the FICO score that is being used. So I might have the right score. I might be looking, again, at a mortgage, but they're going to use a mortgage-specific FICO score. And if I applied for a car, they're usually going to use an auto-specific FICO score. So again, they're still FICO scores, but it could be a different version, industry-specific we call that, or even a different age of that score, which means it has a little bit different tweaks to it. So again, those scores can vary from company to company to company as far as the financing options. The last piece that we see a lot, online scores. For example, the one I hear the most is Credit Karma. Credit Karma does not use a FICO score. They have all kinds of different algorithms or different values for things on your report than that of what a FICO score is. So you see a big difference in people's scores. They even give you advice. Here's the problem. I don't know any lenders that lend based upon your Credit Karma credit score. So I think trying to do things to improve that score is not the smartest move. You want to work on improving the score of the loan for the loan that you're trying to get, is my opinion. So again, FICO is still king. It's being used by most lending institutions. So I spend most of my attention and time and focus with people towards steps and things to do to help improve their FICO score. Because again, that's usually what's going to be used when it comes to whatever financing you're looking at. Hope that helps. I know it can be confusing. If you have other questions, I'd be happy to answer those for you. Thanks.